So that's exactly what you want to hear going into a duos competition, is your teammate having confidence, and he knows Aqua's already qualified for solos as well. He's going to play there tomorrow, so we'll see that pair going forward. We're going to continue down on the floor with our next group. It's Cease and Elevate, Landjock, Punisher, Wishy DP, and Gustavox, and then Little and Jay. And then finally, Mega and Dubs, you can see on the left side of your screen right now.
And I just want to say right away, Cease and Elevate don't get enough credit. There was a post on the competitive subreddit about Cease across all of the skirmishes at the beginning was the most consistent eliminator above every other one of the more popular or better players. Cease was above all of them, and he has dominated in the entire competition. Also qualified for solos.
Yeah, and then Landjock and Punisher right after them. This is a duo that, again, also doesn't get enough credit, but hey, there's 50 of them here today. Landjock, one of the people that a lot of the community thinks has the best creative 1v1 skills in honestly the pro community, so we'll see whether he can convert that today. It's another stage. It's a lot of differences. He's gonna go down to it.
Being very aggressive, executing second, we're talking one grid space, they will take advantage. And then Little and Jay, the original S2 boys coming out of NA West, who said, hey, we might be young, but we'll go against anyone. We don't care who it is. We'll push you. We'll take your wall. We'll take the high ground. We are going to beat you. And then talking about taking the walls, Vala.
Yeah, talking about taking the walls, Mega and Dubs are in this group too. And there's so much to say about them, but we're just going to sit down and find out more about Dubs.
My name is Danny Walsh. You guys know me as Dubs. And I'm 16 years old.
qualify. And I mean, it was not small, but now time to get into the next round.
Yeah, let's go ahead forward. The first pair is XXM and Mende out of China. And then following them up is Airwax and Nikov, Hunter and Kinstar, Lenuf and Kinton, SSK7 at Jam side, and then finally Volks and Harvey on the right there.
And XXM and Men were the only Chinese team to qualify through the open track, and then Airwax and Nikov, and then Hunter and Keenstar. The Solari brothers, the group qualifying all within the same week, and Airwax taking his repeat Pro-Am title yesterday with RL Grime saying it was easy claps, 12 points clear of the South Korean duo, and then Lenuf and Quinton just recently being signed to Navi, representing them on the stage, looking to make a name for themselves, and they're hyper aggressive.
One of the duos I think a lot of people need to look out for, though, is SSK7 and Jamside, known for their aggressive style of play, always fighting for high ground earlier than most people, and then not giving it up. Nobody is going to be able to contest them off high ground. They get eliminations because, but we'll see if that might bite them here today.
And you talk about insanely aggressive. Most people, you need to tag them and see shields broken or maybe white damage to go after them. Volks and Harpy, if you move and they see a pixel, they're going, they raise all kinds of chaos in NA East with playing in the trios tournament, and now we're going to get a chance to talk to the aggressive Oceania duo down on the floor. Jordan, what do you have for us?
I've got Parby and Volks here, two of the most astonishing talents out of Oceania. You guys are coming all the way over from not only Australia, but facing off against some of the best talent, but the rest of the world. We've seen that there are different play styles from kind of everywhere. We all know this, but going into this, how do you prepare? How does one prepare up against these play styles?
I just eat a fruit salad, just have a shower, get off, get some water, have a fruit salad, and then just try to get hyped.
Love it, regardless of the region. That's great. Fruit salad. You can take care of NA East and EU and everybody. Now, the most astonishing thing here is this record, this Elim record of 102 you guys have. Elims in one. I don't think anybody would expect for either of you guys to be super WT today because of what you're up against, but what is your strategy going into this?
Just play slow and just hopefully make it to end game and just get hard. That's basically it.
That's beautiful. We're going to see it here very soon. We can't wait.
Disappointed that that routine of 2 fruit salads in the morning isn't going to give them the confidence to continue what we know and love about them, the WT mentality.
I honestly thought he was just going to turn and look at Jordan and be like, WT, holding forward the whole time, but they know when to play intelligently and play for height. Let's get into our next, again, these qualifiers from NA East and NA West. We have Tetra and Eclipse, Ronaldo and Zip, Sean and Aiden and Rope, DW and Blue Team. Now, I want to give a quick shout out to Eclipse in particular. I popped into his backpack a number of times personally, and we had to do some tests, and they had a phenomenal qualifying week, and then Ronaldo is averaging some of the highest places in the week they played. They popped off at TwitchCon, came out of nowhere where people were like, who are you guys qualifying through in the first run, going to look to make a run at it here today.
What more can you say about Sean and Aiden? I mean, this is a duo that we've seen time and time again. A favorite out of NA West that weekend they came out of. They clutched up and did amazing things. Both of them took part of our Pro-Am tourney yesterday.
And then Rohit, DW, and Blue Team, one of my personal favorite duos, they came together after week 4 saying, hey, we need to do something different. Rohit came on the team from the Winter Royale, qualified through the open format, and looks to punish people's mistakes at all points of the game. You talk about hyper-aggressive players early, you can't stop him from going, but the one person who does is Blue Team, known for his calm decision-making, kind of turning off all emotions and just making the right decisions. They have a fantastic pair and chemistry, and I mean, I'm excited to hear what they had to say leading into the competition. It's going to be absolutely amazing.
Fantastic. We've got Blue Tea and Rope beyond incredibly mechanically gifted players here. Blue Tea, you've placed consistently in the top 15 over the last year from the Winter Royale qualifiers, the Secret Skirmish, and top 5 in the Share the Love event. How are the two of you together going to secure this number 1 spot?
He's going to get this guy call out, make sure he's safe and alive, and once we hit late game, he's just going to slay out.
Slay out of the way.
It's going to be It's going to be so incredible to see if they can make that dynamic work on the stage. They have such great teams, and they really look, they have distinct play styles for the base of the game, and if they can get rolling, they might be able to challenge that up. Now on to our next week, because we're excited to keep the introductions rolling. It's Item and Derox, Oslo and Bad Sniper, 4ZR and Noword, Red Rush and Snappy, and then Yu Wang and KBB. The bunch of guys out of Europe, and then the Chinese qualifiers coming out of the Tencent track. And I mean, some of these guys are incredibly skilled. Item and Derox with that ridiculous 41 elimination victory royale during the semifinals, and then they carried over the performance into the Sunday.
One of the only times we saw actually consistency from the semifinals carry over into the finals, but another team that actually started breaking through in the finals towards the end, which qualifies Oslo and Bad Sniper. I think something very interesting about this group, or this duo in particular, they're going to be contesting at Tilted Towers, and they are very proficient at doing so.
They will be in the fray, and if Bad Sniper gets that sniper in his hands, here's a joke, his name online is actually not Bad Sniper because he hits all of those shots will be make them pay. Now 4ZR and Nord, also another very aggressive player, but kind of just like to chill out at times. They like find themselves on the edge, take the rifles. If they know they have an advantage, they go. We've seen them before as well in the Winter Royale.
Yeah. And then on the bottom right there, Yu Wang and KBB, they came out of the Tencent track, which was a competition that was hosted out in China. And so I think a lot of people didn't see those games and don't really know what these two are all about. Let us continue and find out more about them.
心情就感觉跟做梦一样，但这一切都是靠自己努力得来的，非常好。冠军等着我们。
So happy to see their level of excitement and to be here representing China. It was amazing to watch them play and those games. A distinct different style, but also very built in right. Chinese team and now into the last. These were the guys who ended up qualifying for the last chance to be there. Black and Keys, Calculus and Maxwood. And King, Epic Whale and 4DR Storm, and then Vinny and Zexro. And I mean, so many of these guys we could talk about right now, but the one I want to focus on, King and Zone, coming out of Argentina. They are ridiculously aggressive, know how to go full send, and I think people will be surprised. They're able to execute on. Very hard to stop them.
It's one of the things as the kind of Chinese duo, at least at smaller extent, because a lot of these guys don't know how they play, don't know how to respond when the play style that they're having gone up against is shown. But one duo I want to talk about is Epic Whale and Storm, because this is one of the few fully qualified duos. We'll see both of them tomorrow, and what a way to do it, because they came together at the last second as well.
They came together in the final week knowing it was their last opportunity, and they wanted to be there. They wanted 2 seats on the stage in each one of the competitions that really separated themselves, making themselves Zexro and Vinny. Zexro, the original pioneer of now. I'm going to win the game with 16 plus eliminations, and there's nothing you can do about Vinny. A little bit of kind of turbulence between them. They're actually not even doing after this competition, so this will be a last hurrah, and let's see what Vinny has to say.
We've got Vinny and Zexro here. Very excited to see you guys. I know there's a lot of people thrilled and excited to see what you guys have. You both have been competing both very well in duos and solos over the course of the year. How do you think that the competition today is going to compare to the rest of the competitions that you've had leading up to the scrims, whatever the case may be?
For sure, the competition's definitely going to be hard today. Probably the hardest competition yet, but I'm very confident for us to succeed today. So.
Awesome. Well, we believe in you guys. Now, Zexo told us at Fantastic. Well, we're all really excited to see you guys. I know that a lot of people are, a lot of TSM fans here and all over the world. It's going to be a great day.
There you have it. Proof that it's not all about just grinding and playing all the way through. You got to do your VOD review. You got to take care of your body, get those wrist stretches in. That's Zexo's story there. We'll see how they perform today. We've got one final group of duos to let on the floor. It's going to be Serpent and Hype, Wolfies and Rojo, Skite and Vato, 4 wins and Tux, Kluja and Thomas HT, and then finally Puz and Ming.
So many players in here you can call out. Serpent and Hype was the original. Can you translate it to Sunday? They won so many of those semifinals, and in the last week were able to do it. I got an opportunity to actually talk with Rojo in the practice room, and he says he's excited to be here, wants to play, wants to get on the stage, and knows he'll be able to enact their game plan. He wouldn't tell me what it was, and I wouldn't leak it anyway. So the stream duo, kind of a little bit of parity there between Vinny and Skype battle. Of risk issues, and then able to overcome it. And I got to speak to him as well, and he's like, I'm just happy. I'm glad I'm here, man. And there was a fantastic post he did about it.
Yeah, he had that Twit Longer where he basically went through how he lost his confidence because of his wrist issue and then gained it back because of the support of all you guys at home who supported Skype through his journey. The French community doing so as well. Moving on forward, Orwin and Tux. Somebody I think is very interesting because they qualified and moved through the entire, they switched duos at the last second, so same thing.
And then you have Plusha, a player who qualified as well for the solo competition, and Thomas, his partner from Singularity. And the final duo, Puz and Ming, representing from South Korea. Unfortunately, there was an Asian team who was unable to make it. Puz and Ming having won in the Week 8 qualifiers where there wasn't an additional spot. And on top of that, their consistent placement, giving them that ultimate spot. We had an opportunity to talk with them and have a package set up, and let's see what they had to say.
저는 밍이라고 하고 이제 아시아에서 진출하였습니다. 저는 퍼즈라고 하고 아시아에서 진출한 가장 좋은 성적을 내서 대체 선수로 뽑혀서 왔더니 이제 아시아에서 듀오 한 팀이 진출을 못해서 저희가 이제 좋은 기회를 얻게 되어서 이렇게 진출하게 되었어요. 온라인에서 상금을 받으면서 경쟁합니다. 하고 받고 그냥
but that's it. Enough from us talking. The 50 best duos in the world on the stage, getting their share of $15 million, Ball. And I mean, 6 games away from winning $3 million to the top duo.
Just think about that. 6 games, and then we'll find out who is the best duo in the world. Hands down, no question about it, the best. 6 games. We're going to do that real soon.
Duos World Champions will be crowned, but that's it. The pre-show is over. Enough from us up here. We'll be breaking down gameplay later. We're going to toss it on inside to kick the show off. You guys have a good one.